Rob, let's zoom out and talk about endorsement deals in general. I'm from New England. I know Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes.
I know you're a face of Dunkin' Donuts along with Poppy. For a while, you've done ads for DraftKings. You got a lot of different endorsement deals. How do you approach these? How do you think about your business off the field?
Business off the field. I mean, obviously, football is it's temporary. It's not going to last forever. But you want to you make the most as you can of football. But you also want to start gathering information about your post-career, doing other things. So, for example, I get a lot of things thrown at me on my plate, and I just feel like I have a good team around me to bring to my attention what I like to do. It's like Dunkin' Donuts, fun, New England type. Get the coffee, get the energy going. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you just want to do things that fit well with good people around you and that are fun to do.
When you talk about saving money,
yes.
Are there other athletes that you look up to in that regard, or that you get advice from on how to do things off the field, maybe even outside of football?
I mean, it's kind of tough. I mean, as a rookie and everything, you just kind of gather along with your boys, what you see, what's going on. I mean, as rookies, you're just really kind of talking to rookies. You're just trying to get through the football type of program. So the more you're an NFL player, the more you get it down. I mean, the more you can focus on other stuff then. And then that's when I started really seeing it. The more years in the league, you start seeing other players sometimes. I'm like, man, that dude's just buying everything, everything. He's got 5 cars. He's got this house already, and I'm just sitting there. Still got my one car that back in the day. I'm just like, wow, now I understand those stories about some athletes. I mean, you see it on other teams, other professional teams. So just want to be comfortable. I mean, I'm comfortable with just having something just easy and to get along and just be comfortable down the road too.
Rob, I want to make sure I ask you quickly about fantasy, because you have worked with DraftKings.
Oh man.
I talk about the fantasy business a lot here and write about it. You know, it's funny, you watch some guys complain about how fans complain when they get injured. Like lately, we've seen a lot of tweets from NFL players where they say, look, my last concern is your fantasy team. Like, that's not what I care about. What is your view on, has fantasy football helped the league? Is it good? Is it sometimes annoying when people talk to you about you being on their team?
I mean, 100% it helped out the league. I mean, for sure. You know how much fan engagement there are? We got women, we got kids, we got parents, we got grandmas and grandpas, we got anyone from all ages to all genders, people playing fantasy football and starting to learn the game. If you never even knew the game of football, how it got played, people understand fantasy though, to get the points, to get touchdowns and all. But I mean, to an extent, it definitely does get annoying. Like when people start ridding on you because there's an injury with someone, I mean, that's football. That's part of the game. I mean, you can't control that. That's what they signed up for. And that's also the challenge in fantasy. Like if your guy goes down, you should be able to maintain your roster. You should be able to know someone out there to go get them out on the streets. That's not so. If you think about it, the head coach just isn't dealing with the injury. The fantasy owner is too. They shouldn't be complaining. They should go out and find another player, like the head coach has to do.
Rob, this is Yahoo Finance. Let's end this way. Can you give us some stock picks?
Stock picks.
I'll give you some
I'll
stock
tell you the
picks.
truth. I don't even know what that means.
Hey investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.